Hey friends, get your popcorn and snacks ready.
I got my Hostess ding-dongs.
I got my hot fries.
Statistically, snacks will not improve survival rates.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm still eating mine.
This compilation contains 11 documented encounters with hostile entities. Proceed with caution.
The Great District Agency.
Oh, come play with me.
Around midnight, a park ranger was at his outpost when he heard a strange howl he'd never heard before. It didn't sound like a wolf or a coyote, so he decided to leave his outpost to investigate. He smelled a rancid odor, worse than a skunk. The ranger walks a few yards away from the outpost, and he sees a shadowy, hairy figure, large and muscular. It looks to be about 8 feet tall, moving in between the trees and the dark. The beast growled. The ranger turned and ran back towards the outpost. He gets hit in the head with a rock. He's knocked unconscious. He woke up the next morning and reported it to the Gray District Agency. This case is for the Gray District Agency, an organization dedicated to researching and capturing unidentified creatures, paranormal entities, and cryptids. Case file GDA-3186. Bigfoot. The GDA sent agents Stanley and Chris to investigate, while Agent Tracie was assigned to another mission.
Chris, we have about an hour till sundown. The park ranger's outpost is about 3 miles ahead of us.
Hey, I think I see something. It looks like a huge footprint.
Man, Chris, this is a massive footprint. Looks like a size 20.
Yeah, and it's heading in the same direction we are.
The team continued towards the outpost. It's now nighttime, and you can hear the wolves and forest getting restless. The wolves' hunting howls stopped, and there was silence throughout the forest.
I don't even want to know what that was. How much further do we have to go?
It should be over there by those boulders.
Oh, man, that hurts.
A rock was thrown from the darkness of the forest, and it hit Chris in the head.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Wait here. I'm going to go take a look over there.
Jeez, I'm bleeding.
Stanley came back.
Stanley, didn't the park ranger get hit with a rock too?
Yeah, and I couldn't see what could have thrown it from over there. Come on, let's keep going. Well, this is the outpost.
Man, do you smell that?
It smells horrible. Bigfoot must be nearby. I'm going to look over here. Why don't you look around the cabin for any clues?
Okay.
Stanley walked a few yards away. He smells a pungent odor as he gets close to a boulder. He sees where the smell is coming from. It's a clump of hair on the boulder. It looks like something large sat down and leaned up against it. Stanley grabbed a sample to test it. Meanwhile, Chris is in front of the ranger's cabin looking for clues.
There goes that smell again.
Stanley returns to the outpost.
Hey, Chris, I found some fur on the boulder, and I didn't recognize it. I tested it, and it came back unknown. Wow, it looks like your head already healed. That's fast. Come on, let's go inside.
Ew, you smell.
Whatever. Claire, were you able to pull up more info about Bigfoot?
Yes. According to the GDA database, there is a 95% chance that it's Bigfoot. Also known as Sasquatch, Skunk Ape, Yeti, and various other names, depending on the region where it was sighted. This particular Bigfoot is known to inhabit the forests of North America, especially in the Pacific Northwest. Physical appearance. Height, typically 7 to 9 feet tall, reports vary. Build, extremely large, muscular, and broad-shouldered with a towering presence. Hair, covered in thick, shaggy hair, often described as brown, black, or reddish in color. Facial features, ape-like yet human-like, with deep-set eyes and a flat or wide nose. Feet, massive footprints, up to 24 inches long, often cited as evidence. Bipedal, it walks upright on 2 legs. Strong odor, often associated with a foul or musky smell. Behavior. Reclusive and elusive, often described as nocturnal and capable of emitting loud vocalizations and wood-knocking sounds. It's known to be aggressive if you're in its territory. Diet. Plants, berries, leaves, nuts, fruit, mushrooms, and coniferous tree needles. Meat, salmon, rabbit, elk, bear, hogs, and cattle.
Stanley, do you still have your super strength from the alien attack the other day?
Yeah, but it feels like I'm even stronger now. Yesterday, I was at the grocery store, and I went to my car, and there was a car blocking me in. So I politely picked up the car and moved it. What about you? Can you still run fast?
Yep, I feel faster too. Remember the meeting we had in the office the other day?
Uh-huh.
I had 5 minutes to get there. And you know, I live about 20 miles away. I ran and got there within 2 minutes.
They can hear Bigfoot growls and howls outside of the cabin. And Chris is scared. He starts to shake.
Well, it's time to test my strength and your speed. Come on, Chris. Let's go catch this thing.
Stanley and Chris went outside.
I don't smell it.
Maybe it's gone.
Chris, go ahead and run a 3-mile perimeter around the outpost.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Chris took off running, using his super speed, looking for Bigfoot. He gets hit again in the head with a stone. He's knocked unconscious. Meanwhile, Stanley is in front of the outpost, waiting to see if Chris finds it. He waited, but Chris hasn't returned. Stanley began to radio Chris.
Chris, how's it going? Chris! Chris!
Stanley couldn't get Chris on the comms. Now he's wondering, should he stay put or go look for him? Then a rock comes hurling towards Stanley. He blocks it with his arm. Then he hears the beast running away. By Stanley's surprise, Chris shows up.
Chris, what happened?
Man, it got me again with another rock. And I lost my earpiece. I'm not feeling well.
Go inside the cabin and rest. I'm going to see if I can make it come to us.
Okay. Holler if you need me.
Stanley decided to knock on a tree with a stick. Bigfoot knocks back. It sounds like it's far off in the distance. Stanley knocked again. And it knocked again. But it was much closer now. It stepped out of the dark and into the moonlight. It's pissed off. The earth trembled as Bigfoot roared. With terrifying speed, the colossal beast charged. But Stanley was no coward. A primal scream erupted from his lips. And he met the charge head on. Bigfoot jumps in the air and it comes down and smashes Stanley to the ground. Stanley gets up.
Well, here goes nothing.
Bigfoot approaches Stanley, and Stanley unleashes a devastating uppercut. Bigfoot goes flying into the air and hits the ground, rendering it unconscious. Chris comes over.
I'm feeling better.
Cool. Look, I got him, Chris. My super strength worked out.
The GDA containment unit is here.
Our job here is done. Let's get out of here, Chris.
Man, you got knocked out.
In Prince George's County, Maryland, a chilling story gripped the front page of the local newspaper. Deep within the Belt Woods Natural Environment area, a decapitated body of a beloved dog named Ginger was discovered near a bridge. A witness, April Jones, stepped forward with a disturbing claim. According to her, it wasn't human that did this. It walked on two legs, she said, trembling. It had horns and carried an axe. What I saw was real, she explained. And I know I'm not crazy. The agents are going over the files.
This case is odd, and we've been getting the same reports about the same creature. And the sightings are always near that bridge. I think we should check it out.
Stanley, Tracie, and Chris arrived at the bridge where Ginger was found.
Something doesn't feel right about this.
Yeah, I don't like this place.
What's that?
It's a darn raccoon. Come on, let's keep looking. I thought I heard something.
The team pressed deeper into the forest, where the trees swallowed the light, and every step felt like something was watching.
We've been walking for a while now, and we haven't found anything. Let's head back. Where's Chris?
Help! 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 Help!
No, not Chris!
Stanley and Tracie frantically ran towards Chris. They found Chris, shaking and in horror.
Chris, are you okay?
I'm okay, but it almost got me. I ran, and I didn't look back. Next thing I knew, I was lost.
Chris, did you get a good look at it?
Yeah, it looked like a goat with two legs, and a torso of a man carrying an axe.
This case is for the Gray District Agency, an organization dedicated to researching and capturing unidentified creatures, paranormal entities, and cryptids. Case file number GDA 4921. Goat Man.
Another goat man? Didn't we encounter one before?
We sure did. I remember it grabbed and ran off with you.
Chris started shaking.
Yeah, that was a wild one.
Claire, can you refresh our memory on the details of the Goat Man?
Yes. Origins. Legend has it, a scientist who worked in the Beltsville Agricultural Research Center was working on experiments using goats, and one day, the experiment backfired, leaving him mutated as a half-goat creature, which we now know as the Goat Man. Appearance. Typically described as a half-man, half-goat creature, with horns, piercing yellow-red eyes, standing 6 to 8 feet tall, and sometimes with a hairy body and carries an axe. Behavior and capabilities. It's described as a malevolent and dangerous creature, with significant strength, aggression, nocturnal habits, and a preference for wooded, rural, and secluded areas, particularly in regions like Prince George's County, Maryland. It's associated with attacks on animals or humans who enters its territory.
It must have made it. There's no telling how many are out here.
Stanley, a report just came through. There's 2 houses, borderline of the forest territory not too far from you. Witness says they saw a figure outside of his window, part man, part beast with goat horns, watching from the shadows just beyond the glass. It didn't move, didn't blink, just stared like it was waiting for something. I sent the directions to your phone.
Okay, let's head over there. Hey, I'm Stanley, a member of the Gray District Agency. I would like to know what creatures should we investigate next. Drop your ideas in the comments below. And also tell us what you loved or feared most about this episode. Oh yeah, do you want exclusive perks? Join our Patreon and get backstage access. Vote on new monsters and help shape up-and-coming episodes. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow horror friends. Your support keeps the nightmares coming.
They found the 2 houses. Stanley and Tracie searched around the back of the houses, and Chris searched the front. Goatman growled and chases Chris.
Hey guys, it's after me, and I think I lost my powers.
Oh no!
Stanley and Tracie went looking for Chris.
Chris! Chris!
I hope he's okay.
Hey,
We thought it took you again.
it almost did. But I think it heard y'all coming, and it ran off.
That was a close one. I got an idea. We can catch it with the GDA's cage. It's made out of titanium steel. That should hold it.
What are we going to use for bait? I hope it's not me this time.
No, you're not going to be bait this time, Chris. Claire, can you mimic the Goat Man sounds and change it to a female?
Yes.
And Claire, have the GDA deliver the cage by the bridge via helicopter and leave a Bluetooth speaker underneath the cage.
Okay.
I'll play the sound to lure it in.
Why near the bridge?
There's lots of trees and water, and there's multiple reports of it being near the bridge. Let's head on over there.
Tracie, we have an urgent matter. We need you back at headquarters.
Sorry guys, I have to head back.
Okay, Tracie.
All right, Tracie.
Stanley and Chris positioned themselves on the opposite side of the bridge. Stanley started playing the audio. The Goat Man is behind them! They sprinted towards the trap. They cleared it just in time, and the goat man triggered the trap. The cage dropped, capturing him.
We caught it!
It hits the side of the cage with its axe and busted through. Then it ran back across the bridge and into the woods.
No! It got away!
Stanley and Chris walked over to the cage.
It escaped with no problem.
We didn't consider the axe. It must also be made of titanium. Since being half man, it's too smart to come back here.
I think I know where you can find it. There's a cave about 100 yards east of you, just beyond the trees. I will have the GDA set up a different cage made out of carbon fiber coated with black diamonds.
Okay, let's go, Chris. Here's the cave. Well, let's go inside.
Here we go again.
They hid in back of the cave.
Shh, it's just a drop of water.
The goat man walks into the cave and disappears into another area of the cave.
What happened? The cage didn't fall on it.
Wait right here. I'm going to go check on the trigger.
Wait, it's back.
It hit the cage with its axe, trying to escape again, but it failed.
Finally, we got it.
The Great District Agency received a witness report. Fishermen along the coast had whispered for years about a female voice that rose with the tide, soft and sorrowful. They said it drifted over the waves on nights when the moon was high and the water glowed pale and silver. A song so sweet that it lured fishermen into the water to drown and caused sailors to shipwreck. One summer evening, a young traveler named Adrian ignored the warnings. He stood there while the tide crept close, listening. The melody curled through the air, beckoning him towards the water. It wasn't just sound, it was inside his skull, brushing against his thoughts, promising warmth, love, and the end of every loneliness he ever known. He stood on the edge of the water. He saw a woman's silhouette breaking through the surface of the water, her hair stringed around her like seaweed. But he couldn't see her face. Adrian was drawn to her voice. As she sang, he walked closer, the water rising past his chest and to his throat. When her song stopped, he tried to turn back, but his legs wouldn't obey. A cold grip wrapped around his ankle, pulling him into the depths. Some whisper of an underwater cave, an ocean within an ocean, where she waits in the dark, ready to lure the next soul into the deep. Subscribe, like, and comment below what creature you would like to see the Great District Agency investigate. And don't forget to join our community over at our Storytime Flicks Patreon page for behind-the-scene perks.
This witness report is insane. She sings, men follow, and vanish forever.
Stanley, are we gonna go check this out?
We'll take a look first. If it's just a fake story, we walk. If it's real, we deal with it.
Claire, the GDA AI appears.
I've narrowed down the location. There might be an underwater cave there. Get your underwater headgear ready.
Okay. Thank you, Claire. Let's go.
They arrived at the location. Darkness stretched across the shoreline, broken only by the pale moonlight reflecting off the water. A low mist slithered over the jagged rocks. A seagull cried once, then silence.
Chris, go down that way. And Tracie, go over there along the water and see if y'all hear any singing. I'll stay here.
Man, if this ain't some scary... just a frog.
Wow, it's peaceful over here. Well, it was.
Stanley tries on his underwater helmet.
It fits pretty good.
All I hear is bugs and frogs. I'm heading back.
Stanley hears singing in the distance. Almost human, but not quite.
That's it. Hey guys.
What's up?
Hey,
Stanley. Stanley. Hey, Chris, let's head back.
I'm on my way.
Stanley is caught in a trance. He's walking into the water. Then with a quiet pull, the darkness beneath the surface claimed him. One moment he was there, the next nothing but bubbles from his helmet, marking where he had vanished. Chris arrives.
Stanley! Stanley!
Tracie shows up.
Where's Stanley?
I don't know. Look, there's Bubbles. I think he went into the water.
I'm going in after him. It looks like he has his helmet on. Get yours out of the bag and come on. Let's go.
Chris is nervous, and before he could say a word, Tracie dove in. She drifted downward, unaware that she was gliding straight into the mouth of a cave hidden below. Chris jumps in. Tracie spots Stanley, motionless on the bottom of the cave, with a monstrous half-woman, half-fish creature tearing into him with its teeth. This case is for the Gray District Agency, an organization dedicated to researching and capturing unidentified creatures, paranormal entities, and cryptids. Case file number GDA-2161. Siren. The siren stops biting Stanley when it sees Tracie and Chris. Then it transforms into a beautiful creature and starts singing.
Chris, let's get this thing away from Stanley. Are you ready? Chris!
Chris is under the charm of the siren's song and was walking towards it.
Chris, what are you doing? Snap out of it.
She's beautiful.
Dang it. Moon above, drown her song, silence the siren's charm.
Tracie broke the spell of the siren's charm as it swam back into the darkness.
What? What just happened?
You almost became fish food.
Huh?
Stanley comes over.
Are you okay?
I'm all right. But I couldn't move while that thing tore into my shoulder. By the way, how did I end up on the bottom of the sea?
We don't know.
I remember hearing beautiful singing. And the next thing I know, I'm sitting underwater over there with this creature gnawing on me and I couldn't move.
You're lucky to be alive. That could have ended badly.
Huh?
You and Chris were completely under her spell, like prey frozen in a predator's stare. Claire, what can you tell us about this siren?
The original sirens were half bird and half women. Now it seems that they are half fish and half women called mermaids. There are good mermaids that help sailors and fishermen when they need help in the water. The siren. Classification: Class 3, predatory entity. Habitat: rocky coastlines, sea caves, and remote islands. Description: the siren is a rare and ancient creature, feared since antiquity. She appears as a hauntingly beautiful woman with long, flowing hair and the lower body of a fish. But when denied her desires or when she hungers, she transforms into a nightmarish beast, her mouth lined with jagged, predatory teeth and her hands ending in razor-sharp claws, perfectly designed to tear flesh with ease. Diet: carnivorous. The siren feeds on sailors, castaways, and fishermen. It prefers fresh kills, often making its victims fall into the water before descending to feed. Capabilities: it shifts from breathtakingly beautiful when luring its prey to hideously monstrous when it's ready to kill. Hypnotic song: the siren's voice can override rational thought, pulling victims toward the sound. Illusion weaving: some reports describe victims seeing visions of loved ones or safe passage, all lies. Ambush hunter: uses fog to hide. Cause of disasters: sirens are also sometimes associated with storms, shipwrecks, and other natural disasters. Weaknesses: sound isolation: blocking the song, earplugs, loud noise, removes its main weapon. Mortal body: despite its power, it can be injured or killed with sufficient force.
Well, we know it do exist.
We can try to catch her like this. Back up on the surface, y'all go fishing to attract her.
Okay, Tracie, you take the lead on this. Chris, I guess we're bait.
Well, yeah, she wants men, not me. I'll say a spell over y'all, so her singing won't affect you. The object is to entice her enough where she'll come out of the water onto the shore. Then, I will cause the water to bubble up and make her think that I turned the water to acid, so she'll have to stay on land.
That's a clever idea, Tracie. Once she's on land, she will become weaker.
That's right. Then Chris and I would throw a net over her.
Okay, let me protect y'all from her songs with a spell. By salt and stone, by moonlight tide, no song shall sway their mind.
The team positioned themselves. Stanley and Chris are fishing. Tracie standing a little ways behind them, waiting.
What was that?
A dense, ghostly fog began to creep across the still, black water, swallowing up the water inch by inch. The air grew cold and heavy, and then, faintly at first, a haunting melody drifted through the mist. The sound was sweet, almost too sweet, and it carried with it a sense of dread, as if something terrible was gliding towards them, just out of sight. It emerged from the water. Noticing its song had no effect, it paused, then sang again, moving closer. Stanley and Chris dropped their poles and started slowly backing up as it got closer and closer. She pulls herself onto the rocks. A beauty twist, revealing the monster beneath.
Water rise, bubble burn, strike fear, but cause no harm.
Throw the net now!
Lord!
At the last second, It got so weak, it rolled and fell into the water.
Ah, so close.
Case file number GDA-2161 remains open. On Willow Street, a family's cat refused to enter the house, even though it was raining outside. Their dog stared at the living room corner and barked and growled for hours. Whispers echoed throughout the house, but no one was there. The shadows watched. The whispers came closer. Then one stormy night, they saw it. A shadowy figure stood in the corner. When they blinked, it was gone. Something was in the house, and it wasn't trying to hide anymore. Case file number GDA-2162. The Transient Ghost. They arrived at the house. If you made it this far, you've got guts. Like and subscribe now for future videos like this one.
All right, guys. The family is gone for the night. The place is all ours.
Good. Tracie, basement. Chris, upstairs. I'll cover the main floor.
Yeah, split everybody up. That's a classic horror move.
Environmental scan active. Paranormal energy high. Multiple hotspots. Thunderstorm forming fast.
Copy that, Claire.
Thunder rattled the house. The air felt heavy, as if the storm had already seeped into the walls. Chris stood at the bottom of the stairs, looking up into the darkness.
Here we go.
Chris climbed the stairs. Each step groaned, loud in the silence. At the top of the stairs, Chris stared down the hallway. The light flickered and went out. From the far end of the hall came a dragging sound, slow and deliberate.
This is how people die in horror movies, and I like living. Stanley, Tracie, not funny.
Chris, what are you talking about?
Are y'all trying to scare me?
No, I'm downstairs.
And I'm in the basement.
A dark shadow floated across the hallway, right in front of Chris.
He's up here!
I'm on my way. Tracie, you stay put.
In the dimly lit basement, Tracie is searching for clues.
Entity detected.
Get out of this house now.
Huh? Show yourself. Claire, cross-check this entity with your database.
Cross-checking. Name match. Elias Morton. Classification. Restless spirit. Emotional state. Hostile. Background. Former house squatter. Died in 1972 after a confrontation with a homeowner. Official records list a basement accident, but witness testimony conflicts. He anchors in a house long enough to drive the occupants out, then relocates to the next home. Containment will require isolating potential anchor points and disrupting his storm connection.
A pale figure drifted through the wall, face skinless, white vein-like lines wrapping his body.
Visual confirmed. It floated straight through the wall.
Claire, is containment possible?
Yes, but resistance extreme. Recommend immediate barrier prep.
Stanley and Chris heard something fall at the end of the hallway, but nothing was there. A door slammed shut, yet every door in the hallway remained exactly as it was.
Man, hurry up, Chris. Let's head to the basement.
Oh, it's freezing down here. Elias, stop. We're not going anywhere.
I will empty this house, starting with you. Elias appears inches from Tracie's face.
Elias, you don't scare me.
I'm going to unalive all of you. Elias moved back.
Guys, bring the salt now.
Stanley and Chris rushed in.
Chris, salt circle now.
Chris nervously started pouring salt, but he leaned over the salt line, and Elias grabbed him. And the entire house starts to shake.
The salt barrier is at 70%. Entity gaining strength.
Let Chris go. You're not trapped in this house, Elias. You choose to stay.
I want this house empty.
That's not going to happen. By earth below and sky above, by fire's light and water's love, no spirit here may linger on. This house is sealed. Be gone.
No! Elias dissolved in thin air, and Chris escaped. Silence fell.
Is it over?
For this house, yes.
Well, he's still out there.
The danger doesn't end with this house. Elias won't stop until every home in the world is empty.
The team left. Elias stood in the upstairs window of the neighbor's house, his jaw stretched wide, teeth sharp and endless. Would you stay in this house overnight? Comment below. For the full case file and the agent's field notes on the transient ghosts, available only on Patreon for free. Some secrets aren't meant for YouTube.
I don't even know where to start. My socks vanish, forks disappear, and my food is missing. And at night, there's this laugh, tiny, like it's right there, watching me. I've tried everything. Locking drawers, hiding snacks in the fridge, and even yelling into a pillow. But nothing works. One day, I even caught a glimpse of a green hand, just for a second, reaching from under my bed and grabbing a hat I had on the floor. After that, I never seen the hat again. I'm done. I'm telling you, I can't keep living like this.
The witness reported it to the Great District Agency.
The tenant's not here. Now we can do what we need to do to catch this thing.
Keep alert. Whatever this is, it's not ordinary. I'll check the kitchen. Chris, check the bedroom. Tracie, see what you can find in here.
Tracie hears something moving around behind the couch.
Oh!
A lamp fell off the end table, but nothing was there.
This bedroom is messy. I don't like this. Something's off.
Whew. It stinks in here. Half-eaten sandwich in the middle of the floor. Large bag of garbage and flies buzzing around everywhere. I see why this thing chose this house. Hey, did y'all find anything?
Well, I heard something behind the couch, and then a lamp fell over. It scared the crap out of me.
Nothing in the bedroom but some dirty drawers and a banana skin.
Yeah, nothing here but half-eaten food and flies. I did see a whole piece in the refrigerator, though. Chris, I'll meet you in the living room with Tracie.
Okay.
Scan complete. Paranormal activity detected. Behavioral profile: small, nimble, mischievous creature. Targets: human belongings, snacks, socks, and silverware.
So it's clever and small. Good to know.
Small is fine. Clever? That's the problem.
Okay, let's document and capture it. And try not to get hurt in the process.
A green hand reached from underneath the couch, and it grabbed his sock.
Chris, look under the couch and see if you can get a full visual.
Nah, I'm good. I don't want to see it.
Step back. I'll take a look.
Classic Chris, afraid of the creature, wants someone else to handle it.
I don't see anything. But I do see where some of the socks and forks went.
Oh, it grabbed and gone.
It grabbed what, Chris?
I had 2 granola bars in my pocket, and it took one. I felt a little tug, and it was gone. How did it know what I had in my pocket?
It has a keen sense of smell, so keep calm. Did you see it? Where did it go?
No, it moves too fast.
Creature identified. Goblin. Classification: hostile mischief entity. Physical traits: 3 feet tall, green-skinned, nimble. Behavioral traits: mischievous, greedy, hoarding, pranksterish, exceptionally fast. Typical activity: steals, rearranges, and sabotages human belongings. Preferred habitat: cluttered urban homes. GDA advisory: do not leave food or personal items unattended. Doing so increases the risk of attracting a goblin into your home.
I can feel it watching us.
Now I'm getting nervous. I hate small little creatures, especially when they scurry across the floor towards me.
Enough. I'll use a net to catch it.
I don't want to be the bait.
You're not. Focus on staying safe and capturing this thing.
I received more information. It occasionally has a taste for human flesh.
What? Now I have to worry about that too? Man, my snack gone, my wallet gone, and now this?
Well, I put the half sandwich over there, and I'll toss the net on it.
It runs by with a devilish laugh.
You see it? It's everywhere. And it's gone again.
Good. It's active. Remain calm.
I can't. I seen the teeth on that thing. I'm gonna go stand over there until you catch it.
Well, it's somewhere in this room. I'm ready with the net.
Stay alert.
It darts between the couch and the bookshelf.
Did you see it?
Yeah, and I'm ready.
It ran out from behind the couch. Stanley threw the net at it.
You missed! Ah!
The goblin bites Chris on the leg and runs into the kitchen.
Oh, come play with me.
Look, it drew blood. I'm gonna kick that little...
Chris, you good?
I guess. I hope I don't turn into one of those things.
Don't worry, Chris. You won't.
I have an idea. I'll be back.
I wonder what he's up to.
He needs to hurry up.
Come on, y'all. Let's hide in the hallway. I put the pizza I found earlier in the middle of the kitchen floor. Then I set the net above it, and I'll release it with a remote when it goes for the pizza.
The team patiently hid in the dark hallway. Stanley peeks around the corner, waiting for the goblin to take the bait.
Stanley, what happened?
The coffee pot fell off the stove, but I didn't see the goblin.
Ah! Something just brushed up against my leg. And it's dark in here.
Shh, I see it.
The goblin smells the pizza, and it slowly approaches it. It's under the net. Stanley releases the net.
We got it.
That thing is ugly.
I think it took my wallet too, Chris. Jeez, nothing is safe.
Did you like watching us almost die over stolen socks? Subscribe. Comment below. What things are missing from your home? Like, share if you dare.
It would have had a field day at my apartment. I have crap everywhere.
Case number GDA-2163 closed. Some places stay abandoned for a reason. Not because people forgot them, but because something else didn't. A flickering bulb stutters in an empty warehouse hallway. A man crouches behind an old, rotten shipping crate, clutching his phone.
Hello, is this the Gray District Agency?
Yes. State your situation.
I'm at an abandoned warehouse on 619 Favorwell Road. Something's in here with me. It's crawling up the walls. The ceiling.
Try to stay calm. What is your name?
Jason.
He looks up.
It's right above me.
He made one fatal mistake. He went in alone. And you don't have to. You can go with the Gray District Agency. Subscribe now, and we'll walk into the darkness together. The team arrives outside of the warehouse.
Claire, use your thermal vision to locate it.
Scanning. Thermal sensors detects a large non-human heat signature on the roof.
So, not a rat? More like, make sure your wheel is updated situation?
Correct. Guys, it just vanished. Warning, the thermal sensors may not always work if it's cold-blooded.
Oh, well, this is going to be interesting.
Something is watching them, closer than any of them realize.
All right, y'all ready? Let's go inside.
Do I have a choice?
Nope.
Something drops from the rooftop, and it hits the ground in front of the agents.
I think we found the eyewitness.
It looks like it's trying to send us a message.
Message received. It's telling us to go home. Let's get out of here.
What do you mean, Chris?
He's definitely not alive. That means it doesn't want us here.
Well, we are the ones that are supposed to catch this thing. We have to stay.
I know. I thought I would give it a try.
Claire, have the containment unit pick up the body and have it analyzed.
Okay.
The team entered the warehouse. A hanging chain swings for no reason.
Something was just here. That chain was moving.
Lupidima facimus.
I'm not sensing anything.
How about you, Claire? Do you see anything?
No, nothing on any of my senses.
The shadow moves across the far side of the warehouse and vanishes through a hole in the wall.
Claire? You need to run a diagnostic on your sensors. Because there's definitely something in here.
They can feel it, like it's deciding which one of them to take first.
What are y'all looking at?
It's above you.
Huh?
Look out, Chris!
The Canamar dropped down behind Chris and slashed his shoulder. Then the beast quickly disappears into the darkness.
It scratched me. Am I dying? I can feel my organs starting to fail.
Claire, is there poison in its claws?
Yes, the containment unit found an unknown venom in the eyewitness blood. And there are traces of it in Chris. It's similar to the Komodo dragon anticoagulant. But what's far more concerning is it has a chemical prey signature that it leaves behind.
What?
It left a scent that only it can detect. And it won't stop following you as the venom weakens your body.
Following me?
Hold still. I can stop the venom before it spreads.
Lupidima facimus.
Ah! That burns!
Stay calm, Chris. You don't want your heart rate to rise. That will make the poison travel throughout your body fast.
Okay, all done. The venom is neutralized.
So I'm safe? Right? Right?
Yes and no. The venom is gone, but the tracking signature is still present.
Tracie, can you get that smell off me?
I don't have anything for that.
Congrats, buddy. You're bait.
Y'all better not let that thing get me.
Chris, the tracking signature will dissipate in approximately 4 hours.
They hear a sound above their head and they look up.
It's staring at me.
I recommend running.
The Canamar jumps down from the ceiling and chases after Chris.
No, not Chris!
Chris didn't hear it behind him anymore, so he stopped running. It snuck up on Chris.
Oh, crap!
Chris takes off running again. And just like that, Chris becomes the chief.
Chris, lead it to the big room. I'm going to open a portal for you to run into.
Okay!
Tracie, send that thing to the GDA's gray area.
Valenti Regonicus.
What do I do when I get inside?
Just keep running, Chris. I'll open another portal for you to exit out of. If you stop, you'll end up in the gray area with that thing.
Chris dashes towards the glowing portal. He runs in. The Canamar stops at the mouth of the portal looking in, knowing not to enter, but the urge is too strong for it to resist, so it goes in after Chris.
Valenti Regonicus.
Tracie opened the second portal.
Where's Chris?
Chris runs out.
Tracie, close the portals now!
Babylicimus brevius.
Whew, all done. It's locked away in the GDA's gray area containment cell.
We did it. We actually did it.
Good work, y'all. Claire, confirm containment.
The Canamar has arrived in Cell 3B at the gray area facility.
I'm glad that's over with.
Correction. The containment cell integrity is failing.
Failing? How is that even?
The cell isn't strong enough to contain the Kanima. It is now applying force to the door.
Tell me you're joking, right?
Negative. Containment breach confirmed. The Kanima has escaped. It may be returning to the warehouse.
I hope not. Huh? Guys, please tell me that's the wind, because I have about 3 hours left with this smell on me.
Man, if that's the Kanamar, how did it get here so fast? Smash that subscribe button below, because the next encounter has already begun.
Reports have surfaced of unexplained UFO sightings in the skies above the Apalachicola National Forest in Florida. Witnesses described the object as moving at incredible speeds, with no visible flight control surfaces or propulsion systems. Pilots reported its ability to rapidly accelerate, execute sharp turns, and seemingly stop instantaneously. Maneuvers deemed impossible with the current aircraft technology. Adding to the mystery, there are reports of green humanoid creatures seen in the same area as the UFO sighting. One chilling incident involved a UAP hovering above a suburban home. Witnesses claimed to see a brilliant beam of light descend from the craft, illuminating the house. And in a terrifying moment, a human silhouette was seen ascending into the aircraft. The homeowner, who was inside the house at the time, has since vanished without a trace. As fear grips the town, another sighting was reported yesterday near the initial location. This time, witnesses observed the craft emerging from what appeared to be a hole in the middle of Apalachicola National Forest. This case is for the Great District Agency, an organization dedicated to researching and capturing unidentified creatures, paranormal entities, and cryptids. Case file GDA-4509. Aliens. The team is at the mysterious site where a UAP is reported to have emerged from a hole.
According to the report, this is the area where the sighting occurred.
Okay, let's look for this hole.
See, those eyewitnesses don't know what they're talking about. There's no hole.
I think I see something. Yep, it's the hole.
Man, this hole is deep.
I'll get some rope so we can go down.
Wait, what?
Chris, man up.
The GDA agents went down the hole.
This place is huge. This place is huge. This place is huge. This place is huge.
Well, let's start looking.
Did you hear that?
It sounded like it came from over there, by that rock.
They walked towards the rock, but Chris grew scared and slowly backed away.
There's nothing here.
Help! Help! Help!
An alien grabbed Chris. and it took him through a portal. And it closed just before Stanley and Tracie could go after him.
No, not Chris!
Claire, we need more information about this alien, ASAP.
Okay. Case file GDA-4509. Aliens. According to the GDA database, there's a 95% chance it's a reptilian, aka lizard people. Physical appearance. Typically humanoid with reptilian traits such as scaly green skin, clawed hands, large eyes, and sharp teeth. Often described as tall, 6 to 8 feet, muscular, lizard-like features. Colors range from green to brown or gray, with some depictions including exotic patterns or iridescent hues. Abilities. They can open portals with a maximum distance of 500 feet between them. They have shape-shifting abilities to appear as human. They have enhanced strength, speed, and durability compared to humans. They have advanced mental capacities, including telepathy. Culture and technology. Often depicted as possessing highly advanced technology, far beyond human capabilities. Diet. Common depictions suggest carnivorous or omnivorous diets. Some narratives involve consuming animals and humans or using humans as a resource, such as energy, labor, or genetic material. Purpose for being here. They are here seeking to enslave or control humanity, free-form experiments on humans and animals. Some are living among humans for mutual benefit. Then, in some theories, they're often accused of infiltrating human governments and institutions to control the planet. One last thing. There are many here on Earth, but no one has captured one.
He got to be somewhere in these tunnels. The portal only goes 500 feet. Come on, let's look for him.
Stanley and Tracie started searching for Chris. Chris lies on a table with his eyes closed, surrounded by aliens. Suddenly, he opens them to see aliens standing around him. He screams, and then everything goes black.
Wow, we found the UFO. Let's see if we could get inside. Chris might be in there. Stanley, why are you so quiet? Yeah.
Tracie turned towards Stanley, but he wasn't there. Tracie started to worry. Stanley lies unconscious on an operating table, surrounded by aliens. He regains consciousness, but before he can react, one of the aliens injects him with a glowing green fluid. Stanley quickly loses consciousness again. Tracie is looking for Stanley and Chris.
Help! Help!
Tracie heard a cry for help. An alien burst out from behind a rock where Tracie stood.
Stay back!
And Tracie quickly launched a spell attack, thrusting the alien backwards. The alien comes back with its own spell. It sends Tracie flying back into the rocks. Tracie is on one knee. Her eyes are glowing white as energy swirls around her, crackling with raw power. She says a spell.
Mirificus negotium.
And she rises with a fierce cry and puts her hands forward, unleashing a devastating blast straight into the alien. The impact collapses the cave walls and traps Tracie underneath. Chris came running up. And then Stanley.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah. Hurry, Chris. Go get the first aid kit out of the truck.
Okay.
Chris, hurry up. Go get the first aid kit.
I got it right here.
Huh? How did you? Never mind. Tracie, can you hear me? Tracie!
I'm okay. I have a spell on me, protecting me from being crushed by the boulders. But I can't get the boulders off of me.
Stanley somehow was able to move the large boulders out of the way.
Wow.
Tracie, are you okay?
Yes, I'm good. I had to fight the alien, and I cast a spell on it to keep it trapped under the rocks until the GDA containment unit arrives. But seriously, Stanley, how did you manage to move those boulders?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. You should have seen Chris. He grabbed the first aid kit from the truck in the blink of an eye.
I think the aliens did something to me. They took me somewhere, and I remember being on an operating table. That's all I can recall.
The same thing happened to me. But they stuck me with a syringe.
You said they?
Yeah, I seen two, but it could be more.
Me too.
How did y'all get away?
I don't know. I just woke up on the ground back there.
Yeah, and I woke up on the ground over there. Come on, let's go get checked out.
The team visited the doctors at the GDA Containment Center, also known as the Gray Area. While waiting for Stanley and Chris, Tracie examined the various creatures they had captured together over the years. Shortly after, Stanley and Chris joined her.
How did it go?
The doctor said the aliens altered our DNA, but they're unsure how. Only time will reveal the effects of it.
We caught only one. What about the rest of them?
The GDA is going to see if they could communicate with them. And if they can't resolve the issues, then we have to go back.
I had a feeling that you was going to say that.
The Gray District Agency investigators gather in their office, reviewing reports.
All right, what do we have?
There's multiple reports of people vanishing at Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Strange howling sounds and claw marks on trees. A hunter claims he shot a deer, but instead of falling, it stood up on its hind legs. Its head was nothing but a bare skull, and it towered at least 10 feet tall. The creature then chased him out of the woods.
Maybe it's just an aggressive raccoon. A 10-foot-tall raccoon?
No, Chris.
Claire, what do you make of this?
Analyzing. Insufficient data. Additional field research required.
I guess we're taking a trip.
The team is in Michigan's Upper Peninsula.
Man, I swear, if something jumps out at me, I'm quitting again.
They search the area.
This is the third claw mark we've seen, but this one left blood.
It seems like it's marking its territory.
Nope. I did not sign up for this.
Actually, you did, Chris.
Stanley uploaded a sample of the blood to Claire.
All right, Claire. We've got claw marks, blood, and creepy noises. What are we dealing with?
Based on the gathered evidence, I have identified the entity. It's a Wendigo. Origin. The Wendigo is born from desperation, hunger, and the darkest depths of human sin. When a person is driven to cannibalism, whether by starvation or pure madness, their soul becomes tainted, inviting an ancient and insatiable spirit to take hold. This malevolent entity doesn't just possess them, it reshapes them, twisting their flesh, stretching their limbs, and hollowing their humanity until only hunger remains. Their eyes, once human, sink into their skulls. Their bodies become gaunt yet unnaturally strong, their skin clinging to their bones like withered leather. The more they consume, the more monstrous they become, shedding their last shreds of identity until they are nothing but a nightmare-given form. But the worst fate isn't for the victim, it's for those who hear the Wendigo's call. Because once it exists, it hungers for more, whispering to the weak, luring them to follow the same path, and join the cursed legion of the lost. Appearance. Described as tall, thin, and pale, with rotting flesh. It may have sunken or glowing eyes, sharp fangs and claws. It may be hairless or have fur. It may have antlers and a skull-like face. And it may smell of rotting flesh. Behavior. It have exceptionally sharp eyesight, hearing, and sense of smell. It have superior strength and speed. It can mimic voices. It's in a constant state of hunger. The more it eats, the hungrier it gets, the desire to eat other humans, and the propensity to unalive someone.
It mimic voices and eat people? Fantastic. Just what we needed.
Claire, can it be stopped?
Wendigos can be unalived by decapitation, fire, magic, silver bullets, or stakes. And it may be trapped using a combination of physical and supernatural restraints.
That's my department.
Come on, let's see if we can find out where it's living.
The team walks on. They see an abandoned logging warehouse.
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to go inside.
I'm not scared. I'll go first.
Huh?
The Wendigo went after Chris. Stanley hair starts glowing. Stanley grabs the Wendigo from behind, using his super strength. Struggling to hold on, the Wendigo quickly turns and slung Stanley. And it ran out of the warehouse and into the woods.
Chris, follow it!
Okay.
It led him to a hut in the middle of the forest. Chris radios in.
Hey guys, I followed it to a hut. I'm sending you the location now.
Okay. Hey, I'm Stanley, a member of the Gray District Agency. I would like to know what creatures should we investigate next. Drop your ideas in the comments below. And also tell us what you loved or feared most about this episode. Oh yeah, do you want exclusive perks? Join our Patreon and get backstage access. Vote on new monsters and help shape up-and-coming episodes. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow horror friends. Your support keeps the nightmares coming.
It took about 2 hours for Stanley and Tracie to arrive.
Hey Chris, we walked around the back of the hut. There are no windows or another door. I've got a plan. Back there I seen a massive boulder. I'll push it in front of the door, trapping it inside. then Tracie can cast a spell and seal the hut, keeping that thing locked in until the Great District Agency containment unit arrives.
They see the Wendigo walking away from the hut.
It's leaving.
I'm going to take a look inside the hut. Y'all keep a lookout just in case it comes back.
Okay.
Stanley enters the hut. He doesn't see anything unusual.
Stanley, it's back.
The Wendigo walks in front of the hut. Then it turns around and heads back into the woods.
Stanley, it left again. Get out of there now.
Okay.
I hope this plan works.
Hey, change of plan. Chris, I need you to get it to chase you.
Huh?
Let it follow you into the hut. And Tracie and I will handle it from there.
Oh, sure. Let the guy with no super strength or magic be the bait. Totally fair.
Oddly enough, you're also the fastest.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Chris took off. Chris caught up with the Wendigo.
Hey, over here! Come on, come and get me!
The beast went after Chris. Chris ran into the hut and so did the Wendigo.
Tracie, did you see Chris run back out?
No, he runs too fast.
Chris, are you out of the hut? Chris. Tracie, let's go ahead with the plan.
Okay.
Stanley pushes the boulder in front of the hut's doorway. Tracie seals the hut closed. The beast inside is screaming.
Hey, let me out!
They hear Chris inside.
It's gonna eat me!
We need to get Chris out of there.
Huh? I'm not in there.
Chris, you made it out.
Get me out of here! Man, it sounds just like me.
Yeah, we thought it was you, Chris. The GDA containment unit is on its way. Let's head to the office.
Back at the office, Stanley received a call from the GDA containment unit.
What? No!
What happened?
It got away while they were transporting it to the gray area. It's still out there.
His eyes burning yellow, glowing like ambers in the night, and standing upright. He was too scared to breathe. Then he opened his mouth to scream, and nothing. It roared. He ran. He didn't even remember his feet hitting the ground. He dared to glance back. It was standing there in the dark, watching him, still and silent. This case is for the Gray District Agency, an organization dedicated to researching and capturing unidentified creatures, paranormal entities, and cryptids. Case file number GDA-2160. Dogman. Subscribe, like, and comment below what creature you would like to see the Gray District Agency investigate. And don't forget to join our community over at our Storytime Flicks Patreon page for behind-the-scene perks. Tracie and Chris are recovering in the hospital.
Hey, the nurse says they're finishing up your paperwork. You'll be out of here in a few minutes.
Finally, we get to go home.
Hey, Stanley, what's up with the uniform?
The GDA gave us some new gear. I got yours right here. Oh, by the way, we've got a new case. Another dog man sighting in Michigan.
Something fell in the hallway, and Chris started shaking.
Chris, you all right?
Yeah.
I'll send the coordinates, and I'll meet y'all there.
A light, misty fog hung low in the forest, a dim amount of light cutting through the black sky. Stanley stood among the trees, waiting for the team to arrive. Tracie arrived first, footsteps crunching on damp leaves. She glanced into the shadow, eyes darting, expecting something to step out at any moment.
Hopefully we can catch this thing this time.
The last sighting of the dogman was right around where you are now.
Thank you, Claire.
You're welcome.
Chris showed up jogging towards them, his grin tight and unconvincing.
You feel that? It's colder here. Way colder.
Yeah, it is.
Man, you guys look sharp in the new gear.
I know I do.
Me too. Now that's creepy.
I hate to say it, but let's head towards that sound.
Chris hesitated and looked around before he decided to follow. They moved deeper into the woods. A shadow moved between the trees, following them. A growl rolled out from the darkness, deep, guttural, and close.
Keep your heads on a swivel.
The massive dog man stepped into view. Chris took off running. The dog man crept towards the team. Tracie fired off a spell. The glow startled the dog man. It darted away.
Dang, Chris! Chris, come back!
Hopefully he won't get lost this time. Let's wait here for him.
20 minutes later, Chris shows up.
Hey, did y'all catch it?
No, Chris. Thank you for your help.
Chris, there was no need for you to run. Now we have to keep looking for this thing.
Sorry about that, but my nerves get the best of me.
Claire, what's the rundown about this dog man?
People often get the dogman and the werewolf confused with each other. The dogman is a semi-humanoid canine that exists as a creature, while werewolves are humans who transform into wolf-human hybrids. Appearance. The dogman is most often described as a bipedal creature resembling a werewolf or a very large muscular wolf with a man's torso. It typically stands between 6 to 8 feet tall when on 2 legs. The creature is covered in thick, dark fur, which can range from brown to grey to black or blue. Its head is distinctly canine, with a long snout, pointed ears, and often glowing, malevolent eyes. The creature's hands are said to be clawed and human-like, while its legs are powerful. Diet. The dogman is believed to be a carnivorous predator. Accounts often describe it as hunting and consuming large animals like deer, livestock, and other wild game. There are also more terrifying accounts of it preying on humans, which makes it a particularly feared beast. Capabilities. Superhuman strength. The dogman is said to be incredibly strong, capable of overpowering and dismembering its prey with ease. Speed and agility. It is described as being remarkably fast and agile, able to run at speeds up to 50 miles per hour and leap great distances. Enhanced senses. Its senses of smell and hearing are believed to be far superior to a human's, allowing it to track prey effectively. Intimidation and psychological manipulation. Many encounters describe the creature using psychological tactics to instill fear in its victims. Its gaze is said to be paralyzing, and its roar or howl can be a terrifying and unsettling experience. Durability. The dogman is said to be incredibly durable, with some reports claiming it can shrug off shotgun slugs. High intelligence. The creature is often described as having a human-like smarts, making it a clever and dangerous predator. Weakness. As a creature of legend, the dogman's weaknesses are not well defined, and they vary according to reports. Some speculate that dogmen may have heightened senses that could be exploited. This could include sensitivity to intense light or high-pitched noises. The creature is often described as being territorial, and avoiding its territory is the safest way to avoid an encounter.
Okay, let's keep going.
The agents went deeper into the woods.
Check out this pathway. Looks like a well-worn trail. Animals must travel through here all the time. If I was hungry, I would hang out around here.
Look, there's a tree stand.
Excellent. We can use that in my plan. Check this out. We have a large trap that's made out of alien steel.
Claire, you heard that?
Yes, it's on its way.
Okay, here's the plan. I'll be bait, and I'll get it to chase me, and I'll run into the trap and run out the other side, and hit the button for the doors to close. But there is a small problem. I'm going to have to get it to chase me very, very close, since it's so smart that if it's not close enough, it won't run into the trap. But if it is close enough, it won't notice the trap until it's too late. And y'all wait up in the tree stand, just in case something goes wrong.
Tracie and Chris are up in the tree stand, and Stanley jogs off, deliberately making noises.
Hey, Mr. Dogman.
He hears a growl just ahead of him. He stops and yells.
Anybody out there? Hey!
The growl comes again, closer. Suddenly, the dogman bursts from the shadows in a full-out sprint. Stanley runs, weaving through the trees, the creature in hot pursuit behind him. Stanley runs into the trap with the dogman right on his heels. The door's closed on the trap, but no Stanley. You can hear the beast on the inside growling and banging on the trap.
Stanley. He didn't make it out.
What are we gonna do?
Stanley emerged from behind the trap.
He made it out. Come on, let's get down.
Stanley walked over to Tracie and Chris.
Man, that was a close one. I fell out on the ground behind a trap, trying to catch my breath.
The dogman burst through the steel wall of the trap, and it ran into the woods.
Man, It gets away again?
The GDA receives an anonymous tip and an audio recording of a guttural howling in a distorted voice calling out the names of the dead. Then a report came in the desolate outskirts of Window Rock, Arizona, deep in the Native Nations territory. It's an arid land with rocky cliffs and twisted juniper trees. A lone native farmer, Mai Yazzie, searches for a missing goat near dusk. She hears her grandmother's voice, who's been dead for 10 years, calling her name from the canyon. When she turns, she sees a wolf that has her grandmother's eyes. The wolf walked behind a tree, and a pale, tall creature emerges from the other side. The creature chases her.
That reminds me of something. And I can't remember the name of it.
Claire, send me the location of Mai Yi's farm.
Okay.
All right, let's head over there and find Mai Yi and this creature.
Stanley drives. Tracie's reading old spells. And Chris, as usual, is nervous.
We've seen weird before, but this sounds like something ancient.
Why do we always go somewhere where people disappear?
Because that's our job, Chris.
Approaching target zone. Last signal received from Mai Yazzie was 3 days ago.
The team arrived at the farmhouse.
Wait here. I'm going to see if anyone is home.
What was that?
I don't see anything, Chris.
Where did Stanley go?
The door is open. Looks like he went inside. Come on, let's go.
Is she here?
No, she's not here.
How did you get in?
I knocked and the door opened, so I came in.
Okay.
Let's go.
The team continued looking for her, and the agents didn't know that they were being followed. Stanley started tracking wolf prints that became bare human feet midway through.
Hey, I'm Stanley, a member of the Gray District Agency. I would like to know what creatures should we investigate next. Drop your ideas in the comments below. And also tell us what you loved or feared most about this episode. Oh yeah, do you want exclusive perks? Join our Patreon and get backstage access. Vote on new monsters and help shape up-and-coming episodes. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow horror friends. Your support keeps the nightmares coming.
Chris.
That sounded like my grandma.
The agents froze, their eyes darting through the shadows as eerie voices echoed from every direction. Whispers twisting through the tree. Too close, too many, and nowhere to run. Each agent started hearing an unmistakable voice of a relative long gone.
Tracie.
That sounded like my granddad.
Stanley.
And that sounded just like my great aunt. I don't see anything.
I don't either.
There's nothing out here.
The voices stopped.
Chris, did your powers ever come back?
No, but I was starting to really like running super fast.
The other day, I lost mine too. I guess the aliens only gave them to us temporarily. I'm going to miss my super strength.
A wolf ran by.
That wolf is huge.
The beast came walking towards them. Tracie quickly said a containment spell.
Novella Ultimus.
The creature turned and ran off.
My containment spell didn't do anything to it.
This case is for the Gray District Agency, an organization dedicated to researching and capturing unidentified creatures, paranormal entities, and cryptids. Case file GDA-4952. Skinwalker.
Claire, give us the breakdown about this skinwalker.
Okay. Origins. Skinwalkers originate from southwestern Native American tribes, where they are feared as malevolent witches or sorcerers who can shapeshift into animals. These beings are believed to gain their powers through dark rituals and committing heinous acts like unaliving a family member. Appearance. Some accounts describe them as wearing animal skins and looking unnatural, while others describe them as pale creatures with long arms and legs with humanistic features. Behavior and capabilities. Skinwalkers are associated with evil and malevolent acts, such as consuming humans and animals. They can transform into a variety of animals, such as wolves, coyotes, bears, and terrifying creatures. Weakness. When they are in the form of an animal or beast, there's a potential for it to be unalived by a bullet dipped in white ash. Some stories suggest that speaking a skinwalker's true name can weaken them. The process is said to involve its identity being revealed and the wrong they have committed being acknowledged.
I think we should go back to Mai's house. She might be back if she's alive. And she can tell us how she's able to stay safe from it.
Okay, yeah. It's worth a try.
The agents cautiously headed back to the farmhouse. They arrive, and surprisingly, there is Mai standing on the porch.
You shouldn't be here.
We're here to help. Can you tell us something about this skinwalker?
Don't say that name, and don't answer voices in the dark. Now leave here.
I have more questions for you.
Mahi went inside the house.
I'll go see if I can get her to talk to me.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Mahi meets Tracie at the door.
Please, leave now.
Mai slams the door.
Well, I guess that didn't work.
More wolves ran by growling and howling. Before they knew it, the wolves were making a circle around them. They stood close to each other, and they heard Mai inside of the house singing. The lights started flickering on and off. Then it stopped. Lightning struck, and the wolves left.
I think Mai just helped us. I have an idea. Come on, follow me.
Tracie found a good location for her idea, and she set up a circle using white ash.
Okay, this is what I'm thinking. We can lure it into this summoning circle that's made out of ash. I would say an incantation to hold it there until the GDA's containment unit picks it up.
What can we use for bait?
Don't even look this way.
Nah, man. Clear, what attracts the skinwalker?
Whistling at night attracts them, especially in areas where skinwalkers are believed to reside.
Well, I guess I could do that.
Okay, go ahead and start then.
Stanley and Tracie quietly backed away as Chris started to whistle. The skinwalker approaches the circle. Tracie said the spell, and the skinwalker is trapped in the circle. It made a blood-curdling scream and shattered the ash line and escaping into the cliffs.
Well, it seems like my magic just isn't gonna work.
We need to find out what its original name is.
Stanley, we need everyone to return to the office. There's a priority 10 mission.
Okay, we're going to have to come back another time to catch this skinwalker.
Chris screams.
Chris, don't run!
Chris burst out of the barn running. The chupacabra is snarling close behind him. Several reports came in of a goat and cow carcasses found drained of their vital fluids, each with 2 puncture wounds in the neck. These incidents occurred on multiple ranches in south-central Texas. Fur was found at the scene and analyzed, but the DNA is unknown. An eyewitness reported seeing a creature resembling a dog with spikes protruding from its back, actively sucking on a cow's neck.
Yeah. Dogs don't suck on necks. They bite and chew. And they don't have spikes coming out of their backs either.
No, really, Chris?
Come on, let's head over there.
The GDA agents arrived at the farm. A dog walked up to them.
Whoa, hold on there, buddy.
He seems friendly.
You don't match the description.
The dog casually walks away. Something poked his head out of the bushes.
Did y'all see that?
I don't see anything.
Chris is curious, and he walks over to the bushes.
Be careful, Chris.
Do you think he really seen something?
I don't know.
Chris screams and runs back over to Stanley and Tracie.
Chris, what did you see?
It was definitely ugly, with spikes on its back, and it didn't have any hair.
This case is for the Great District Agency, an organization dedicated to researching and capturing unidentified creatures, paranormal entities, and cryptids. Case file number GDA-4468. Chupacabra.
Hey, I would like to thank some of our members of our community that suggested this video.
All right, let's go over there and get this thing.
They quietly walked over to the bushes.
Huh? There's nothing here. Where did it go? I didn't see anything come out of the bushes. Did y'all see anything?
No, I didn't.
Me neither.
Okay. Claire, give us the details on this chupacabra.
The chupacabra is the Spanish name for goatsucker. First reported in Puerto Rico in the 1990s, the legend quickly spread across the rural landscapes of Mexico, Texas, and Louisiana. Witnesses speak of a creature that stalks livestock under the cover of darkness, leaving behind lifeless bodies, completely drained of its vital fluids. No tracks, no sound, no explanation. Science has no proof of its existence. But the stories persist. Something is out there, and it's watching. Appearance. Descriptions of the chupacabra vary widely according to location, such as the Puerto Rican species is described as a reptilian-like creature. This one is the Texas species, which is described as similar to a canine, mostly hairless with some patches of fur, glowing red or yellow eyes, fangs, spikes on its back, and a long snout. Behavior. The chupacabra is said to attack animals, particularly goats, and drain their blood, often leaving behind 2 small puncture wounds. Capabilities. Venomous bite. The effect is similar to the bite of the vampire bat, or of certain snakes or spiders that stun their prey with venom. Enhanced strength. A chupacabra can rip flesh and break bones with amazing force. Super senses. Chupacabras can see in dark lighting and easily track the scent of a body's vital fluids. They also have the ability to sense infrared thermal radiation, which allows them to detect prey or foes well before their eyes do, making it very difficult to sneak up on a chupacabra. Immortality. Chupacabras could hypothetically live forever if sufficiently fed. They also seem to not suffer from diseases or illnesses that affect either humans or animals, though they can act as couriers for these illnesses. Stealth. Chupacabra are known to easily sneak up on their prey and disappear seemingly without a trace, even among herds of animals. Chupacabra have even displayed near silence on otherwise loud surfaces, such as metal grating. Weakness. The use of a body's vital fluids from the recently deceased human can incapacitate a chupacabra. A thick coating of mud has been shown to disrupt a chupacabra's ability to detect body heat given off by a creature as well as its sense of smell. A Samuel Colt revolver, model 1851 firearm, is the only weapon that has been shown to unalive them.
It seemed like it's hiding from us, or hunting us. Let's go over by the barn.
It's eerie quiet, other than the sounds of an owl nearby.
Where is all the farm animals?
The chupacabra must have got them. Let's go inside the barn.
It's pitch dark inside. They hear something growling. Chris screams.
Chris, don't run!
Chris bursts out of the barn running. The chupacabra is snarling close behind him. He sprinted around the back of the barn. Chris emerges out from the other side of the barn, alone. No chupacabra. He made his way over to where Stanley and Tracie are.
It was right behind me. Then it just vanished. I don't like this, guys.
Chris, you shouldn't have ran.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't have chased you. It ran right past us.
I know, but it looked like it was going to bite me. By the way, I have an idea.
What? You have an idea?
Huh? Well, like I was saying, I have an idea. I think we should go old school. I will use a lasso.
A lasso? So you want to take the lead on this one?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to need the rope in your backpack, and then I'm going to need bait. Claire, can you deliver some decoy goats that has a normal internal body temperature and capable of making goat sounds?
Yes, you will receive them shortly.
Tracie, do you have a spell that can mask our smell and body temperature?
Yeah. Are y'all ready?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Nada malas excelto.
I'm going to sit up over behind that tree in the bushes. Y'all can go behind the barn and keep a lookout so it don't come up behind me.
Everyone position themselves. The decoy goats arrived, and everything is ready to go. Chris is hiding in the bushes, waiting for the chupacabra to come. The chupacabra appeared.
Chris, it's behind you.
Chris slowly turned his head. The chupacabra didn't notice him hidden in the bushes and crept past, heading straight for the goats. Chris rose and hurled his lasso, snagging the leader around his neck. The beast launched a spike. It hits Chris and he falls into the bushes.
Remosia bonavi.
Tracie cast a spell, lifting the chupacabra into the air with a surge of magical energy. The creature launched a sharp spike, striking her. She cried out and collapsed to the ground as the spell broke.
Tracie! Chris!